It's not possible. I didn't say it would be easy, Neo.
Yeah.
Good morning. Committee on Parole is called to order. Today is Wednesday, April 24th, 2024. It's 8:56 a.m. My name is Cheryl Renatz. I'll be serving as chairman of today's parole panel. My colleagues on the panel this morning are Mrs. Carolyn Stapleton and Mr. Pete Freeman. We are at DOC headquarters in Baton Rouge, and I'd like for the staff here at headquarters to please introduce yourself for the record.
Jasmine Thompson.
Francis Abbott.
And our first remote location this morning is at St. Charles Parish Jail. Sir, is there any staff in the room with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Would the staff at St. Charles please introduce yourself for the record?
Sergeant Kimberly Ball.
All right, good morning, Sergeant. Thanks for helping us this morning. And Mr. Duckworth, is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, would you introduce yourself? Tell us your name and DOC number.
Travis Duckworth, 425654.
All right, Mr. Duckworth, we're here for a revocation decision this morning. We're going to put a form up on the screen. I'd like you to look at it. Verify if that's your signature. Just stand by. We're going to put it up for you. Is that your signature, Mr. Duckworth? Dated
Yes, ma'am.
February 15th of this year?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Based on that information, Mr. Duckworth, you're not eligible for appointing counsel. Are you ready to proceed this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to read the allegations against you, and then I'll ask you to enter a plea. You'll enter guilty or not guilty, and then we'll have a conversation about it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're accused of violating the conditions of your parole, specifically condition number 4. And it states you were involved in criminal activity by pleading guilty to domestic abuse battery and received a 6-month parish prison suspended sentence, and you were placed on 12 months of active misdemeanor probation. How do you plead to violating condition number 4?
Guilty.
Okay. And then there's condition number 10. On December 25th, 2023, at the time of your arrest, you were $819 in arrears towards parole supervision fees. How do you plead that violation?
Guilty.
Okay. Would you answer Mrs. Stapleton's questions, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Duckworth, what happened the night, I mean, it was Christmas, that
Yes, ma'am.
it was the altercation between you and Miss Brown? What happened?
I just let my emotions override my intellect and made a rational decision. And just, it's something I really can't explain. I've just, asked her for forgiveness and just hope that she forgive me. And
I see you pled guilty to it.
yes, ma'am.
You did get a reduced charge, which that helps you out. And I hear that you've owned the responsibility for it. You do know there were 3 children in the house when all this happened also.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you pled guilty to being in arrears also.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna pay that with when I got my income tax money, but I ain't make it that far.
Okay. I've noticed that you've been in some classes during the time that you were in there. Do they have domestic abuse classes, domestic violence classes for y'all?
Not here.
Not
No,
there?
No, ma'am.
If that would be very helpful for everybody
Yes, ma'am.
to hear about. So I noticed that, but I didn't know that it wasn't offered to you.
Yeah, they when I got on the probation, they have the classes through the probation. They said I could take the class through the probation, but I never got out of jail yet.
Okay, so when you do get out of jail, is that something you want to do?
Yes, ma'am. Me and her, we would like to take some classes.
Okay, so y'all been in contact and y'all decided to stay together? Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she's your fiance, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. We were supposed to be married.
Yeah. I'd read that in the letter and everything. Well, you definitely need it, so it'll never happen again. I mean, it was very serious. I know you know that. She
Yes, ma'am.
had some very serious injuries and things, so, yeah. Okay, well, that's all my questions.
All right, Mr. Duckworth, where is she today, Ms. Brown?
She at home. She at home.
Did she know you were having a hearing today?
Yes, ma'am.
She didn't want to participate?
I don't think she knew she could have participated.
Oh, okay. Anything you want to say to us before we vote?
No, ma'am. I appreciate y'all time though.
Thank you, sir. All right, I think we're prepared to vote. Ms. Stapleton?
My vote today is to revoke based upon the domestic violence battery. That was very serious, and your arrears.
Mr. Freeman?
My vote is to revoke for new criminal activity as a threat to the domestic violence.
All right, Mr. Duckworth. My vote also is to revoke because you pled guilty to violating the conditions of your parole. Seek out some classes if they have any there that can help you out. Good luck to you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Sergeant, that concludes our business at your facility. Thanks for accommodating us today.